In this video, I'm going to be ranking every gear and Untitled Attack on Titan. The first gear is Alpha Model, which I'll put at E. It's just a common gear and it doesn't have any good skills. The next one is Boosted, which I'll put at C. It's good for beginners and I would definitely recommend it if you just started the game, as Thunder Spear was also just recently nerfed, so it's quite good now compared to Thunder Spear, but it's still not that good compared to Legendaries and Mythics. The next one is Candy Gear, which is a limited gear during the 2021 Christmas update, so you can't get it anymore, and it was legendary. At the time it was the best gear as it could heal yourself and hand slasher, but it's not good anymore. The next one is Christmas Gear, which you could only get during the 2022 Christmas update, and it was an epic. I'll put that at C as well, as it's not that good and it doesn't have any good skills. The next one is Default, which is definitely the worst gear in the game. It's the one you start with, so I'll put that at F tier. Next one is Dragon Breath Gear, which is a mythic. It was good recently for bosses, but now that it's got nerfed, it's not that good. You can only kill titans if you hit their nape now, and if you hit their arms or legs, then they don't die instantly, so it's not that good anymore. It's not that good for missions or free roam or waves, as the hand slasher requires you to have all 8 spears to use it as well. Next one is Easter Gear, which you could only get during the Easter event of 2023. It has some good skills, but it's mostly just a copy of Thunder Spear, so it's not that good. So I'll put that in C tier. The next one is Godly Gear, which is a legendary, and you can still get it. It's decent as you can heal yourself, so it's good for bosses, but the stats aren't that good, and the other legendary Perfect is better. Next one is Gold Hunter Gear, which is very good for missions, as it has slightly more speed than Savage, but it does not have self-heal, which means it's bad for bosses and waves, but it's still better than most other gears, so I'll put it at A tier. Next one is Grinch Gear, which was only obtainable during the 2022 Christmas update, and it is very good. It has better stats than Savage and decent skills, so I'll put it at A tier. Next one is Ice Gear, which is a legendary that you could only get during the 2022 Christmas update, but it's not that good. It has some decent skills and decent stats, but compared to the other legendaries it isn't amazing, so I'll put it in B tier. Next one is Medic Gear, which is slightly better than Alpha, as it can heal yourself, but it is worse than Boosted due to it having terrible stats, so I'll put it in D tier. The next one is New Year's, which is definitely the best gear in the game. It has a better version of Savage Strikes, it has better skills than Savage Demise overall, although it does not have self-heal, but it has basically 3 hand slashes and it has the best stats in the game, so it's definitely the best gear, definitely S tier. Next one is Perfect Model, which is also good if you get it as a beginner, as it has some good skills and good stats, so I'll put it at B tier. The next one is Pumpkin Gear, which is also legendary. You could only get it during the 2022 Halloween update. It has some good skills, such as one that boosts your speed for a short time, and it has decent stats, but it's still not that good, so I'll put it at B tier. Now, second to last one is Savage Demise, which is definitely S tier. Great skills, self-heal, hand slasher, Savage Strikes, acoustic flare, and amazing stats, so I'll put it at S tier just behind New Year's, as it has slightly worse stats and worse skills. And the last one is Thunder Spear, which I'll put at C tier. It was good before the nerf, and it was easy to kill titans with it, but now that it got nerfed, it's not as good anymore, so I could still recommend it for beginners if you're bad with blades, but it's not as good anymore. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe.